Students, how are you all? I welcome all of you to one more lecture in this online lecture session series. Already we have completed two lessons and are starting one new lesson which is all about okay. This is the third lesson. Already we have completed two lessons and today we are taking this lesson's first part, working of computer. So let's start. As you know that a computer system has two components. One is hardware, another one is software. Okay, so do you know hardware means exactly what? Last time also we have seen one of the video regarding the same. The physical components which we can see, like here you can see these physical components. Okay, mouse you can see, the monitor, speaker, keyboard, and the CPU case. You can see all these things. Whatever things you are seeing here, all things can be observed with naked eyes. So these all called as hardware. The physical components which we can see and touch are nothing but hardware. Okay. So here you can easily see monitor, mouse is there, keyboard, all these things are a hardware which we can see with the help of our eyes. Okay. Next part is software. The instructions needed by a computer to do the work and which we cannot see or touch is called software. It is an important component of computer because hardware cannot work without software. So software is must. You might have seen this Windows software, okay, Adobe software, this Android which we use for mobile phones, Windows Media Player is also software, Internet Explorer is also software, PDF Viewer is also software, Microsoft software is there. Okay, all these are a softwares. These are really very important. Without them, there is no use of any hardware system. Okay, so softwares are really very important. As we have seen, there are two components which are very important in computer system. They are hardware and software, correct? So like that only in software there are two types. One is a system software, okay, you can see here, and another one is a application software. Okay, now system software means which runs the system or the complete computer or a laptop system, correct? Like MS DOS is there, Windows is there. Okay, so these are the two important softwares. As the computer is switched on, system software is loaded in RAM for smooth functioning of different devices. It is a set of programs which connects the application software and the hardware devices. It controls the operations of a computer. Examples: MS-DOS and Windows. Okay. Next one is a application software. Now what does it mean by an application software? Application software is a user-friendly package which is designed to perform specific tasks. You need not know programming to use this software. It can be used on any computer. One application software pertains to one specific application. Examples: WordPad, Notepad, Paint, Calculator, MS Word. Okay, these are all application software. Now let us study some of the application softwares now. You get some programs free with the Windows operating system which are very useful for doing regular work on computer. A group of these programs are called accessories. The Paint program under accessories is used for drawing and coloring pictures, which we have done many times. WordPad and Notepad are used for writing. Calculator is used for doing calculations, and character map is used for interesting symbols. So today, first we are starting with WordPad. I'm going to show screen, a recorded screen, so that you will be able to see what is actually WordPad is all about. Okay, So just watch everything very carefully. I'm going to explain, I'm going to show how to open WordPad and what are the things which are important in the WordPad. Means I'm going to show you the components of the WordPad window. I'm going to show you the menu bar, in which file menu and edit menu, view menu, and various other things I'm going to show you in WordPad. As well as I'm going to show you the formatting toolbar, ruler and text area also. So get ready to just observe and listen it. In software we have seen there are two types. One is system software, like the one which I'm using right now, Windows 10. It's a system software. And there are some application softwares like WordPad, Notepad, Paint, Calculator, MS Word. Here you can see this is a PowerPoint. Okay, this is Google Chrome is there, Google Slide, and Microsoft Team, Microsoft Edge, Recycle Bin. All these are nothing but application softwares. So among all these, there is one more software which is very useful for us, that is WordPad. By name itself you must have understood it is all about writing. It is all about writing. So it is all about writing. So you can just click here in start menu. In other lower versions of Windows you will get one accessories option here, and from where only you can find it out WordPad. But since I'm using 2010, okay, Windows 10, I need to just press here WordPad. Okay, and here you can see I have got the WordPad option. Now I'll show you step by step how to use WordPad. In WordPad we can type letters, you can see here. Okay, you can write notes with the help of keyboard. You can copy paste as well. How? Just see here, like I'll take this file, I'll open this file, 100 moral stories for kids. Okay, there are few moral stories for kids. Let the file get open and I'll show you how to copy and paste. Okay, so once the file get open, I can show you how to copy paste the same. Okay, so now the file is getting opened. Okay, so this is the file. What I'll do, don't change the world, there is one story from which I'll take only one passage or few lines. I'll select. Once again I'll come up here. Okay, I'll just cancel this WordPad. I'll just paste it here. I hope you can see now. Okay, so you can paste the same. You can increase the font size. You can change the color of the same. I'll change it to the blue. Can you see now? Okay, you can insert the bullets, points as well. Here are some points you can use. If you want numbering to the points, you can give numbers as well. If you want to insert picture, just go here, click, just see the pictures folders or the folder wherever you have kept your pictures. Like I have kept my pictures all here in pictures folder. I'll just choose one and I'll just press open, and you can see the picture is here. Okay, so like this you can do. So I'm just removing all this, and now let's check another components of the WordPad window. Like here you can see document WordPad. This is nothing but it is called as title bar. After that menu bar is there, file, home, view. It is called as menu bar. You get different menus from here. Okay, just click on them and you get different menus like that. Okay, after that standard toolbar is there. You will get toolbars as well. This is toolbar. Okay, you can see the standard toolbar is there. Okay, you can see all these tools are there. After that, this is nothing but you can change font style from here. You can change the font. Okay, like I have written here what I'll write English. Okay, and I'll just change the style of the font. I'll select this and I'll just change the style. Okay, you can see it is getting changed. I'll just increase the font so that you will be able to see. Like that, according to my choice I can change it. Correct, I can change the color as well. After that, ruler is there. Okay, this is called as ruler option is there. You can just change the size of the page, okay, or the area in which you are going to do your writing from here by using this ruler option. Next, this is all blank sheet wherein you can complete your writing work. And this blinking object is nothing but a cursor. This is cursor. You can see here the cursor is there. Okay, after this H, whatever it is blinking, this object is nothing but a blinking cursor. Okay, you can press F1 for help. If you want any help, you can press F1, and from here you can just increase the size of the page. You can decrease the size from here. Okay, after that, three more important buttons. First one is minimize button. Just press it, it will get minimize. Once again press it. If you want the half of the size of the same, just press. Once again just press here, it will get maximize. Correct, it will get maximize. If you don't want to keep this file here, you can just press on this cross button and it will get close. Understood? So this is all about WordPad. So there are various menus which you need to understand. You can do the same by practicing at home. Just practice it at home and you'll come to know. Or when we'll start our school, at that time we will have practice of the same. So this is a WordPad menu which is very useful. You can write your stories, letters, you can write poems as well. Okay, so variety of things can be done in the same. You can see the paint option also they have given. You can insert date and time also. You can insert some of the objects as well from other sheets like Microsoft PowerPoint or graph chart can be added here. Correct? So I hope you must have understood all this. So next time we are going to take another remaining point as well, that is the paint window which we are going to take. Okay, and for a time being, what you have to do, you have to just answer the questions briefly, which is question number 1, what is the use of WordPad program? From question number 2, what is the work area and the WordPad program window? Okay, so these things you have to complete, or else complete your reading, and we'll see the remaining points next time. Okay, I hope you must have understood this WordPad option. Thank you so much.